And we are back. We're back. The best Lincoln's favorite duo, Evan Luth, finally back on your radio.
It's been a long time coming.
A hell of a long time. Both of us finally here. It's been a while, but we've got plenty of music to talk to you about. We've got plenty of music to bless your Tuesday evening with. We've got some 2021 predictions. We've got some good music. We've got the comeback of the interactive section, and we got a couple of topics to discuss later on in the show. It's good to be back home. Well, I mean, we're home.
I'm a bit starstruck by it all, really. We've not been able to come in the studio. If you're watching it on YouTube, you'll see that we are in the comfort of our
dining room
at the moment. We're not in the studio, but
yeah.
We have tried our hardest to bring everything back for you guys. And I hope you enjoy the show.
But we are back. You're listening to Ev and Luth on Siren Radio, and we've got some 2021 predictions. We've had the horrible year of 2020, which for now we don't discuss about.
Yeah, exactly. When we did these predictions last year, obviously, we didn't know COVID was going to affect the.
I think it changed it a lot as well.
Yeah, it did. And obviously, like we said, we're not been able to go to concerts, and we pick up songs there. You know what I mean? But we've got our 2021 predictions, and hopefully we are not indoors the whole year because we're inside now.
Starting it locked up. Hopefully we don't finish it locked up again. But yeah, it's different because obviously with 2020 you had a lot of artists that maybe needed you to be outside and clubbing for certain songs to blow. And I remember we predicted Justin Rari to be one of the ones.
Yeah.
He had a good album. I mean, he got a Gunna feature, but to be fair, once again, is it hard to get a Gunna feature?
Yeah, Gunna features on everyone. Gunna features on everyone's album.
As long as you have a certain amount of cash, you can get a Gunna feature. But hopefully this year, it is a bit easier for us to get those right. So our first prediction we'll be making is who will be the highest selling artist of the year?
What are we talking highest selling is in album?
I think album, yeah. Album. And let's ignore the ones that pop artists. So maybe if Taylor Swift drops, I'm not going to give someone who did 800k first week.
Drake.
And Drake's dropping in January as well.
Saying.
Oh Lord.
This is a blowout.
Yeah, he's got it locked up.
40 points.
I saw something that was it was the highest streaming artist for the whole decade from 2010 to 2020.
Drake smashed it, didn't he?
He was double the next person. He had 36
He was bigger than all the pop stars as well, wasn't he? I'm pretty sure he got
36 bill. The next person was Post Malone with 18 bill.
That's crazy.
Incredible. The guy is just a madman. So highest selling will be Drake. I don't think
that's mad for Post Malone though, considering when did he come up?
2015, 16.
2015, 16. So he had half the decade and he's second.
But Post Malone, people don't deep how big Post Malone's.
Yeah, I know.
Because it was Stoney came out in 2016, and that album was still in the top selling albums up till like 2019.
I think it's people don't appreciate how big he is because he's not as exclusive, if you get me.
He's not active as well.
If someone gets a Kendrick Lamar feature, if Kendrick Lamar turns up at a festival, you're like, wow, how they managed that. But Post Malone, I feel like he's sharing it.
Easily accessible.
Yeah.
He's easily accessible.
To an extent. I can't access Post Malone, but
I post, if you're seeing this, pull up to come to this dining room when the COVID restrictions are go away. We're still locked up. Come to here and we will see how exclusive you are because Post Malone's never going to see this. If Post drops, there is a chance that he could do it.
Do you think he'll drop?
I don't know. When did was it Beer Bongs and Men? No, Beer Bongs and Men.
He dropped Hollywood's Bleeding.
That's Hollywood's Bleeding.
Was it last year or 2019?
I think it was 2019. That was still like third most highest selling album.
A long time ago.
That was still ridiculously selling the last year.
Yeah, it did.
So he could do. I think he'll drop this year.
I think he'll drop this year.
Because he dropped
Stoney.
Stoney.
He's not really one of these. He's been a bit quiet recently as well.
He dropped Stoney, waited 2 years, did Beer Bongs and Bentleys, waited 2 years, did Hollywood's Bleeding.
Yeah.
So I think he could do it this year. I think he might. And if he does, he will definitely be one of the highest selling. So Drake, it's going to be Drake.
I think I want to play devil's advocate with this one, but I don't think unless Kendrick drops in January.
I don't think Kendrick's going to.
Or February, or maybe even March, April, May.
Because the thing is, Kendrick will get sales simply for the fact that he has not dropped in so long.
And he'll get sales from his fans as well, though. I feel like everyone will, for this album with Kendrick, I feel like everyone's going to just come to it, but Drake, people are going to. I feel like people will play the Kendrick album just to say they've listened to the new Kendrick album, but.
And I feel like Kendrick will have a lot of sales first 2 months. Drake will still be selling in December.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing with Drake. And that's the difference. And I want to say someone.
Travis Scott might be dropping as well, though.
What was it called? Utopia.
But then again, he'll drop late. He won't come near it. He won't touch it.
He won't touch it. He has a mad fan base, but
Drake will do like what? He released a mixtape with no advertising and got what, nearly 200. Was it 200k first week?
Yeah, he was the I think it was sixth highest selling of the year.
With throwaway songs.
Throwaway songs.
Dope.
And the songs were incredible. That's the best thing about it. Who will be the biggest disappointment? Who will let us down? And the thing is, I want to say someone, and it's going to break my heart to say it.
In terms of expectations?
Yeah, there's one person I think will, and it's because, honestly, there is so much hype, so much to expect because he's not dropped in so long. I think there's a risk Kendrick will disappoint.
Do you think?
I love him. He's one of my favourite artists.
But have you thought about one of his albums before though?
I've never had to wait this long. It's been 3 years. When did Damn came out? 2017.
I feel like now as well with the... I get it, social media was a big thing when Damn dropped, but now you have all the people that will go on the comments and put trash even though it's... And they'll try and swear everyone. Do you know what I mean? It's just... You can't please people nowadays. That's what I'm saying.
I feel like it's going to be 4 years. By the time he drops it, it'll be 4 years since he's released.
Yeah.
And that's why I think he has such high expectations. It has to be a classic.
Yeah, it does.
It has to be.
But then again, everything he's dropped is a classic.
That's true.
In my opinion. But I don't know. Who... Are we saying who will disappoint in terms of throwing them up there?
Expectations. I guess you could do it from two ways. It should be expectations and who will just drop trash. But that's easy. You can say like Blueface will drop trash. You can say like 6ix9ine if he ever releases music again.
Who do I have an expectation? I really don't want to say Travis. I really don't. But...
It's hard because Astroworld was his last album and that was incredible.
This is what I'm saying. All 3 of his albums have been very good. Mm-hmm. But... Has he ever had a fan base like this before dropping an album? Not a fan base like this, but the mainstream attention that he's got now.
I played a Travis Scott song for my nephew and he's 6 and he knew the words.
But that's what I'm saying. He's up there now, but that's what's difficult. I feel like not everyone takes to his album music. He makes pop singles. He makes songs that he's apart from Franchise, I didn't like that. But the songs that he's made are for like the mainstream audience now. He's got it, but I feel like album mode Travis is different and for his fans, and I feel like not many people will take to it. But then that's another reason I don't like some of his singles, but when he releases an album it's class.
That's true to be fair, because I swear, was there Stargazing was the only single first row. Butterfly Effect as well.
But that was like what 2 years
3 years before, yeah.
And then that Watch song didn't even make it on.
And he kept talking about Astroworld in the song as well.
It was meant to be for that, I think.
And he used it in the documentary, so probably
he must have chopped and changed it. So
that he did. It was meant to come out in the January, then it didn't come out till August.
I'm glad he waited.
So, yeah, he definitely added a lot of these songs.
I don't know. I don't want to say he will be the one to disappoint, but if it's gonna be anyone, I think it will be him.
He has his. I feel like he will adhere to his fans. I feel like he will not disappoint the people that really, really like his music.
Let me rephrase. I feel like he'll not disappoint, but because of the expectations he puts on, he's got the pressure to make the best album he's ever made.
That's true. Okay.
And people will still live in the past and say Rodeo's better, even if this is 10 times
If you think Rodeo's better than Astroworld, you're wrong. I'm just going to get that out there.
Me personally, I think Astroworld's better in it, but it's different.
Astroworld's one of my favourite albums ever. That is, oh my days, that's incredible. Album of the year, who do you think? Watch artist?
Again, I'll say is Kendrick going to drop?
I think Kendrick.
Do you know what's mad though?
Kendrick was recording
He could make a disappointing album for his fans and still get album of the year.
Facts.
He could, if he drops this year, he'll win album of the year.
I want a 10-10 from Kendrick, that's the thing. I actually want a 10-10.
He'll win album of the year.
He'll win it. But who do you think will drop your favourite album of the year?
I don't even know, you know.
I've got Kendrick and Cole both releasing this year.
I forgot he's releasing this year.
I think they will both release this year. And whenever we do this show, I talk so highly about J. Cole, but that's because he's been more active. When Kendrick drops, I'm just as big a Kendrick fan as J. Cole fan. It's just he's been so quiet. So I'm going to be spoiled this year. I think I will... We got Pop Smoke dropping as well.
Is he?
Pop Smoke's apparently got another album coming, yeah.
Jesus. 50 Cent again?
Yeah, I'm worried for the album though.
That's what I mean. I don't want him to milk it because he's...
I'm very worried about the album.
It's like they've dropped like a memorial album if you're thinking it's like a classic.
Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon was incredible.
Yeah, it was good. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know how much they can...
I don't know how much they can go into his music archive. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I have a gut feeling Drake's going to drop a 10-10.
You think?
I have a gut feeling, yeah. With Scorpion, I feel like I wasn't feeling that. Like with the music he was dropping, I wasn't
I forgot.
I wasn't hard. Yeah, I wasn't gassed for it to come out.
Because he announced it literally in January. He says, I'm dropping June. Put the cover art, everything. And then it came and I was like, oh wait, Drake's dropping.
That's what I mean. I've not been this gassed for a Drake album since Views came out. That was 2016.
I've not been this gassed for a Drake album since Views as well. I don't think Drake's dropped like
2014 Drake's making a return, I'm telling you.
I want to take care Drake back. I want him to have me like tearing up. I want to be sat there and tearing up listening to Drake. I think Drake could drop the 10-10. I feel like Kendrick, he's going to experiment this time. He said, I remember when we first started doing the radio show, like literally 2019, there was something we talked about where I was like, Kendrick's going to try and do more rocky like type thing, and I'm scared he's going to experiment too much.
But that's what I mean when they say is he going to do it or is it just going to be inspo? Because they say that and it's just going to be a rap album with...
Because to be fair, Good Kid was very jazz influenced and
that's
that was still
this
rapping.
guy's writing. This guy's...
To Pimp a Butterfly, yeah. To Pimp
What do you think he's actually doing? Like, when he goes in the studio, what do you think he does? Do you reckon he's in there on his own?
I don't know. He has his boys. He has his producers, like the ones that he trusts. But there's no way. This thing was apparently ready when Mac Miller died, and then Schoolboy Q delayed it because of Mac's death.
Didn't he not drop because Schoolboy Q dropped in the end?
Yeah, Schoolboy Q waited, then dropped, and then he was.
That's why Kendrick didn't drop because he didn't want to take his. That's why he didn't do it because realistically,
he didn't want to ruin Schoolboy Q's because they have a similar audience, so he didn't want to ruin Schoolboy. So he then took it back, but it's been over a year since Schoolboy Q dropped. So he must have seen it and just completely been like, nah, this isn't what I want to do.
Yeah. I don't know, but I'm gonna say Drake or Kendrick if they drop because they're the ones. But there's some unpredictable ones where you don't expect it to be good.
I didn't expect Untitled to give me album of the year last year.
That's what makes it good.
I think I'm gonna go Kendrick. I'm gonna say Kendrick. There's no way you go 4 years without making if this ain't good. No, come on. You can't sit. You can't. But I'm saying with him, it's not like he's just gonna compile a load of. Yeah. He's not gonna compile a load of songs together. He's definitely a perfectionist.
That's what I'm saying.
He's not gonna release it till he listens to it and he's like, yes.
The whole way through.
But
then we've got next is who will blow up.
This one's a hard one.
But this is hard though because you've got underground artists. I feel like I listen to more underground artists then than I do now.
I wouldn't have known the Kid Laroi would blow. 1 minute he's doing that Addison Rae song, the next minute he was like someone in his music video.
Yeah, someone.
If you know, you know. So, he's got like 30 mil monthly listeners. Who else blew last year? Don Toliver.
That's what I mean. I still think he's not on the top, but he's got 30 million monthly listeners.
We predicted him last year as well.
Yeah, we did.
But how many views does No Idea? I suppose he's got Billy.
No, he's got
a couple
300 million.
He's the St. John.
Lemonade's got but that was that TikTok.
That was a read, yeah.
But
that's got a billion.
He blew up massive.
That's got a billion. That's ridiculous. Yeah.
No, I don't know. Maybe.
Who else blew last year? You got. To be fair, those are probably the main ones.
There was a couple of UK rappers but there was UK rappers that you wouldn't guess. Like that Simba.
Oh yeah, Simba.
He blew massively. He's got songs with.
KSI.
Remix KSI. He's got some with Lil Tecca. He's got. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. To be fair, Tecca was here before. Tecca didn't increase at all. I think last year.
No.
He didn't. I felt like he took the step in 2019 and then 2020 he didn't.
I feel like he's got the audience though. He's got his audience now, which is good.
He's got the potential too.
Yeah. He is big, but he's obviously not. I feel like he's not gonna.
I'd happily be at Lil Tecca's level.
Yeah, of course.
But he's got a lot of potential that he needs to realise, Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers.
Alright, so who will blow? I'm thinking of anyone underground. I kind of want to go with Rari again.
That's what I mean. He's got to be up there soon.
He is due it.
There's this guy. I forgot his name, but Polo G had a mad year last year as well.
Polo G had a crazy year last year.
He's like he did the step that people thought Lil Tecca should have took.
Yeah, but Polo G's got.
And Lil Baby took the next step as well.
Oh my.
Massive step.
Yes, highest selling artist of the year. So yeah.
Who? I think his name's like. He's like a Polo G prodigy or something. I forgot his name, but I'm gonna just say this now. He made a song. He's from like New York, I think. Apollo G signed him. I'm not gonna lie, he sounds exactly the same.
You played him to me.
Yeah. But I forgot his name.
Okay. Yeah, well, whoever you are, you're gonna blow.
Yeah, you blow, man. Congratulations.
Congratulations, you're here.
2021's your year.
Do you think you'll see any unexpected or expected collabs in there?
Unexpected collapse?
I want that J. Cole Kendrick. I'm just gonna say that.
You're just hopeful,
I
man.
want that J. Someone tweeted the other day. I was actually like, "Why are you trying to play with my emotions?" I was like, "Kendrick and J. Cole announced that they're gonna," and they got like the 50K likes.
I want to see more. What's it called? I like the UK US collabs, but not the rubbish ones. Like I want to see like a.
Imagine US.
Imagine Dave though. Imagine Dave and a big rapper over there. Like I feel like if Americans listen to his lyrics, they'd actually understand it. I think Baby Keem will blow as well. Actually.
Baby Keem, Kendrick's cousin.
I actually think he's Kendrick's cousin.
Is he?
I've heard he's Kendrick's cousin, but I'm
Kendrick's cousins with I think DeMar DeRozan, if I'm not mistaken as well. He's cousins with an NBA player.
DeMar DeRozan's cousin.
DeMar DeRozan's from.
Yeah, he was.
He's from.
I watched a short film on DeMar DeRozan. That was mad.
He has some mad grow up, like childhood.
But yeah, Baby Keem's he's a good rapper, innit? I feel like he's one of them that. Do you know where you have like that slow build up and you've got like your fan base? So he'll always have he'll hit like the
he'll
5
hit
to
5
10
mil. That's like Coat the Friend.
Yeah,
but you don't know if he'll
like
ever get.
But I think Baby Keem's hard because he made that Orange Soda song that was like a bit of a meme, and then the rest of his songs are just like they're mad, like they're actually crazy good.
He was in Double S. Am I bugging?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, okay.
But he weren't that good in that. He weren't very memorable.
People said that he was with like. I swear he got criticised.
Yeah, bare antisocial in the corner and that.
Tried to copy X.
Yeah, trust me, man.
In terms of collabs, you're gonna have the New York Brothers. You're gonna have Lil Teacher and Polo G do their annual song. What song did they drop this year? Oh, that
Also, no, that was.
What's it called? Why can't I remember the name?
I know which one you're on about.
It's the one with the weird cover art.
I know.
That song's a tune as well.
I forgot. First place.
Whoa, yeah, first place. I was just thinking of Lil TJ moaning down the mic. Because that's what that guy does.
I think Lil TJ, yeah, if he drops that song that everyone's waiting for.
Steady calling my phone.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, we need that. We need that.
Drop it now.
The streets need to be steady calling your phone.
But who else?
You'll have Young Thug and Gunna at some point. You have Lil Baby and Gunna at some point. I want Drake with.
Travis got that Roddy Ricch feature as well. I want to hear that. I need that. I need it. But then again, I don't know if.
Do you reckon Roddy Ricch and TJ would work together? Do you reckon that would work well?
I just want to see like an all-star lineup. Like when was the London? That was 2019.
That's 2019.
I need that.
Something
I need that all-star lineup.
Like, J. Cole tweeted Travis.
That's what I'm saying.
I know you're like,
random,
what?
Just a random one. I don't want to see like them promoting it. I want to see it 5 minutes before they go bang.
Literally, I swear he was like Travis X J. Cole X Thug in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And we were like, what the hell? We were on Xbox.
Yeah.
And we were like, what the hell? How is this coming? We need that. We need literally Drake X Travis X Roddy Ricch.
I want to see some.
Can that be cold as well?
Yeah, facts.
Can that be cold?
Yeah, I want to see some all-star lineup, man.
We need some of that. So we had a bad year. You man that are good rappers, collab.
Do it.
Make the year better.
Do it now. And I want to see some live shows this year as well. So COVID, just move.
Because ain't no one trying to pay for no virtual shows, man. I'm not trying to go on Zoom to watch a rapper, man. I saw they were doing that last year as well. They were doing
Mario Judah fan.
What's it called? There was one that I saw. There was like a virtual rave.
I'm not going to. It's just
people
but it's
popping stuff in their living room.
But no, I'm not trying to do that. Why? That just makes me more upset. I want to be.
You want to be there. You want to live.
Show.
That's facts.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the interactive section. We have not done this one in a long time.
It's been a while.
We asked the great followers on Instagram a question, and the people spoke. We asked them. What did we ask them actually?
Who do you need music from this year? A couple of you need music apparently.
A couple of you need to update your playlist because I've seen some of you man have given me artists that have dropped like
literally
60
last week.
songs
Yeah.
and they need it.
I'm not gonna lie, Sam gave me that from. Oh my.
If someone's put D Block Europe, yeah.
You
need music,
I can't lie, you must have ADHD if you need music.
You can't have listened to the whole album. You can't. It's impossible. All right, let's go. We've got quite a big section here, to be honest.
Yeah, we've got quite a few. So I've got one from Tyler. Tyler said he needs some from Don T. He needs some from Kendrick and some from J. Cole and TTC. Am I bugging? Who's TTC? I actually don't know.
TTC.
Yeah.
I feel like it's someone obvious. TTC.
I actually don't know. Are we being dumb?
Who's TTC?
Tyler needs music from Don T, TTC, Kendrick and Cole. Maybe it's a collab or something. I don't even know. Who else you got?
TT. I'm trying to figure out who it is. It's probably short for something. Right, we've got Pop Smoke, which we're gonna hear music from anyway.
Yeah, we're probably gonna hear music.
This is like one answer. Heady One.
Yeah.
He just dropped an album, but for Young T and Bugsy.
Just dropped a song. But
Central C. Listen, he needs to. He actually does because he needs to get up there. Like he's doing.
I'm not
well.
familiar with.
Central C's loaded.
Oh yeah. Okay,
And
that sounds right. Yeah, that sounds good.
NLE Chopper.
Loading. NLE Chopper.
I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that.
He's definitely gonna start trying to become some spiritual guy. The way he's moving.
Lil TJ, I can't lie. I need that.
No, Lil TJ.
Especially that song he's dropped. I need that one.
I'm not gonna lie. State of Emergency didn't fill me enough, bro. It weren't like true to myself. I needed something like true to myself. State of Emergency was not. It was kind of like I listened to it.
It was just like I have this tape. DDG, the old YouTuber. He's actually, you know what? I'm not a listener, but he's hard. I can't lie.
Yo, I used to listen to him. Moonwalking Calabasas is quality. I used to listen to his old music when like I used to watch his videos, and it was actually nice. This guy used to say, "Don't compare me to a rapper. I make more than a rapper." What are you? You don't want to be called a YouTuber. You don't want to be called a rapper.
Trust me,
bro. You're a content creator.
And we've got Dave. Need that.
Dave, we need. Yes.
I need Dave.
Yes. I got Travis Scott. Yes.
I can't lie.
We need that. We need that, Travis Scott.
I need that.
You can fill me up with some Travis Scott. That's fine.
Facts.
Pause. But yeah, I'll take some Travis Scott music soon.
Next.
Cole World. Coke World. Cole World.
Think you meant Cole.
Yeah, misspell.
I got more Dave, Don Toliver again. Chris Brown.
He dropped a collab project with what's his name?
I swear that was 2019.
With Thug. No, that was 2020. It was during lockdown. Just randomly dropped.
Oh, that's next door.
Yeah, randomly dropped. Then we had I can't remember.
Yo, this year's been long, man.
2019 was definitely his album, but he dropped the collab project in 2020.
Yeah, right.
So he hasn't dropped a solo project
in a while.
In a while.
But you know what Chris Brown's like? He'll just slap on 50 songs.
Yeah, why are his projects so long? Bro gives you and then has the audacity to drop a deluxe.
And this one got by Stormzy on there as well. You know what? Yeah.
Stormzy ain't dropped I've never listened to a Stormzy project. I can't.
You know what? Yeah, he dropped last year.
Did he?
Yeah, because he had Heavy as a Head. He had Burner Boy, Heady One, and all them on it. But yeah, it was calm in it. But I don't know. I can respect Stormzy, but I'm not a mad listener. Yeah. Can't lie. If I had to choose between Dave and Stormzy dropping an album, it's a no-brainer for me.
Oh no, I'm picking Dave, 100%.
Because I'm gonna I'll sit on that for months. I'll be excited to listen to it. With Stormzy, I'll pick a few songs.
I have very minimal Stormzy in my playlist. I listen to very minimal Stormzy as well, so I would pick Dave. But Stormzy, I have never actually listened to a Stormzy project properly full through, so I need to give myself the opportunity. I've want some proper A Boogie tunes.
Yeah, he brought.
Artist 2.0 was quality.
He dropped a hench tape last year.
That was one of those albums that I didn't give credit to when it first dropped.
He loves the feature as well.
And then when it's just lived with me, and I've slowly added more songs.
It took me a while.
A week ago, I added DTB for Life to my playlist.
I got a few more though.
Yeah.
I got. Obviously, it's not rapping it, but someone put Catfish in the bottom, and I don't listen to them, so I'm sorry.
Is that me?
No, it's not.
Is it not? Yeah, I know he loves them.
I'm sorry, I can't respect that one. Well, I can respect it.
I've never heard a song of theirs.
Like,
Sly good ones.
Some of their songs are Sly hard from
Guilty
FIFA
Pleasure.
FIFA, yeah. Guilty Pleasure, but not my.
That's Two Door Cinema Club for me, bro.
Yeah, you know, like that.
The same person for me said Brockhampton. First time they've gone more than a year releasing an album.
I'm not massive listener. I like a few of their songs because it's different. And
I come across their songs.
That's what I mean. Yeah. I just come across them and they're alright, but I won't go out my way.
I won't go out my way to listen to Brockhampton, but I do come across their music, and when I do sometimes like it. He also said, dare I say, Kendrick Lamar. You best say Kendrick Lamar.
The same person that put Catfish in the bottom and also put Kendrick Lamar.
Lamar, a lot of people are waiting.
You redeemed yourself.
A lot of people are waiting on Kendrick. And that's what we need to realise. Because, bro, you cannot... You have too big a fan base to be waiting this long.
Yeah, facts.
I mean, we're being selfish. He had a kid born last year. His firstborn was born.
Okay,
and I'm like, drop the album.
Drop it now.
Drop it right now. So, he's enjoying his... And in fact, Harry said Good Kid, Mad City Part 2. Good cinema, because he did call it a short movie.
I got a confession to make. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not listening to that properly.
We're listening to that. Throwback Thursdays are going to become a thing. Yes. Good Kid, Mad City first listen to. That album I can listen to so many times. That is a masterpiece. On a lighter one, Lil Mosey 100% needs some good summer songs with good vibes.
You know what? Yeah, I can respect a Lil Mosey song, but when he brings out a tape, I'm not. It's again, there's artists that I'll need to sit in my room, not sit in my room. I need to sit down and listen to it. All right, cool. But then oh no, I don't want to hear what you've just read.
It's the right and carry on.
But then Lil Mosey, I feel like that's like, I'll hear it. If I'm in summer, it's sun's out, good mood, calm.
Yes. Roof pack, gutters and a roof pack.
Burberry Headband's still a legendary.
Yes.
To me. I love that song.
That's one guy that, you know what, yeah. The songs that you dropped this year, like, what's that? Oh, say, what do it do? Pants Out the Roof. That would have been so much better if you got to have it in summer, outside, doing your own thing, not locked up in lockdown, tier 3, tier 4.
We need the summer.
Tier 7.
We need the summer artists to come together and make some change. Like.
Imagine us, like, all the people that make mad summer music just doing a collab tape and just bloody. Pardon.
Bit of a disruption.
Yeah. The one that made me crease is Kanye post divorce.
I'm not. Condolences to Kanye, innit? He's probably a bit down.
But this is gonna be fire.
I know. If this album, I can't lie, innit? Like, Jesus is King is not to my taste. But if this album is like one of his old ones, just he's back.
I need a Kanye Jeffree Star collab.
Why?
Now Kanye post divorce. If he's talking about, we've never seen Heartbroken Kanye. I don't think it. Well, he's got an album called 808s and Heartbreaks. But maybe we haven't seen full blown divorce.
808s and Holy Heartbreaks.
Kanye, where he's allowed to swear.
This guy will literally. I'm not gonna lie though.
He'll drop.
How many times has Kanye gone in the booth and spoke about Kim? In terms of, like, bearing in mind he's got to keep. Obviously when you're in a relationship you keep everything like closed. But if he's divorced with her and she's not having any of it, he's gonna come in and reveal everything because you know that's what he's gonna.
Because that guy just has moments where he doesn't care, and he will drop a song where he's banging out every single thing about.
Yeah, I spoke about Kim on Life at Pablo, obviously, but obviously in a bit of a
different way. Burna Boy from Manir. I mean, he released a couple of months ago. And it was an incredible album, to be fair.
I didn't even listen to the whole album.
I've listened to it over time. It's not one of those where I've sat down and listened to it throughout, but every song I've eventually got to.
Yeah.
It's one of those ones.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Burna Boy, his album was very good. If you've seen the top 50 songs, a lot of his songs did make it into my top 50.
I got a couple in there.
Yeah, so he had a good year as well. He had a very good year. Wonderful. And I think my last one was I don't know who this is. This is not So Your Vibe You're Looking For. Well, Kiva said it, but this is not your vibe. So Not Your Vibe you're looking for. But Anne Marie, she's not released a bad song. We've got a female Roddy Ricch apparently, a female Kendrick Lamar.
Yo, miss.
I actually, before we go on to the next thing, I want to say something. And when you think about it, Kendrick Lamar had a 100% field goal percentage in 2020.
Because he didn't release anything.
Include features. The Busta Rhymes feature. Dub.
No, but that song is actually good.
Apart from Busta Rhymes.
I've sat down and listened to that song more. I like the sample. I love it when people when the production is good. It makes me happy. I can't lie.
No,
if the production's A1.
It's just I can't be bothered to have a song where I have to skip it halfway through.
Honestly, you could grab a YouTube type beat and rap the best you've ever rapped over it. If your song has good production and you can tell there's time gone into it, I'm gonna ignore this one and I'm going to the one with a good production.
That's right. Even productions, it's a lot of the song. It's like I know it's a song that's not being taken ridiculously, but we saw the difference between the YB and the Mir Wake Up, Get My Something Something. The way he wanted it mixed,
exactly.
And the way that it was mixed.
And the one that wasn't mixed was better.
Yeah, it was still trash.
Yeah,
but it was like better trash. Like,
credit to all the rappers as well that I forgot to say this earlier, but I was going to mention it earlier. All the rappers that give credits to their producers on the album credits, because some of them don't do it, and I've noticed some people actually put, not in the feature credits, but on the track list, they put prod by, and then I like it when they do that because the producers, there won't be a song without producers.
A lot of people will be like, oh, who produced this? Like musicians, even.
Exactly, they have to comment on the video saying, oh, produced by me. Do you get me?
The guy that produced Chemistry did that on our reaction.
Yeah, he commented.
He commented on us saying, Chemistry produced by us, so shout out you, bro. That's mad to be fair. When he said that, I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, I know. I thought it was a fake account.
I was like, what, why? Wait. He came and
Tell
found
Checker
us.
to come on the show, man.
Trust me.
You've only just fed him a beat.
Yeah, I'm DMing him.
Alright, it's a shout.
Do you know Tekker?
See, man.
Tell him to come down. But okay, those were our interactive sections. It's good to be back with them, to be fair. We're going to give you some good music. Yeah. Shout for your answers. Me, I've told you already, I want Kendrick. I don't want Cole. That's what I need. That's my year. Drake. I didn't get a single Drake.
Did I get a Drake? Hold on a sec. Pop Smoke, anyone?
You man, I'm feeding a Drake.
No Drake on here either.
Bruh, okay.
I just need me some Dave.
Drake, it's over for La Wash. La Drake, it's over for Drake. He's washed.
Washed is finished.
Washed is finished. No one wants that new Drake.
I want me some Drake.
I want me some
Drake. Give me some Dave. Give me some Travis.
Travis and Kendrick. The standard ones. That's all we got. We need it. We need it. Give us what we want. Okay, so that was Monica Lewinsky by...
Is mine on?
Wait, let me see. Yeah, you're good.
Lovely.
Alright, so that was Monica Lewinsky by St. John and DaBaby and Ibugi and 90210 by Travis Scott. I'm talking into this like they're gonna see. You're not gonna listen to the music. The radio hit. There goes my mic. Having a bit of a mare. But yeah, that was 90210 by Travis Scott as well. And you are obviously watching or listening to Evan Luth on Siren Radio or on YouTube. Subscribe now. Okay, thank you. And if you're not on the YouTube, subscribe now. In fact, I always do this on the radio. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Listen, if you're listening on Podbean or if you listen on Siren, you can pause. Go on YouTube right now. In fact, you don't have to pause. You'll be able to hear us if you go on YouTube. Go on YouTube
Obviously,
right now.
please,
Type in Evan Luth. Not please, do it. Type in Evan Luth and subscribe.
Bang out YouTube.
Well, we got some topics to discuss. We wanted to talk on something that, you know what? I feel like our generation doesn't get enough credit for music. People hear our music and they're like, yo, it's just not as good as the olden times. A lot of people are sentimental. Oh, it will never reach this. It will never do this.
This is a mad topic because I have this discussion all the time with my dad. I'm not.
I think a lot of people in our generation have all-time greats. Obviously, we have some people that are already all-time greats. You have your Drakes, you have your Kendricks, that are seen as all-time greats. Yeah, but from the younger artists, do any have the
capacity,
the capacity to become one of these all-time greats? Because we believe that.
Oh, you mean the young? I don't know. It's tough, you know.
I think some do. I think Polo G does.
I think it. Yeah.
I think Polo G does. I really think that guy does.
But I feel like it has to be music because there is some. It's the ones that you look at before are the ones that have crossed eras. Yeah. There's three things, in my opinion. You have to cross eras. Yeah. You need to be like groundbreaking and have like a new and standing out style, and you have to have substance behind it. If your music's got no substance behind it, then just forget about it. Yeah, that's how I see it. You
look at some of the past, like, okay, I'll give you someone like Kanye. My generation behind us knows Kanye. We know Kanye. Our parents know Kanye.
Yeah.
Yeah, Drake even. Drake. They know.
But you're saying, I see what you're saying. So you're saying like, when we
are older.
I reckon when we're older, our kids know the rappers that we listen to.
Right now.
I don't know if there's many. You know,
I don't know. If
I think it's early because think about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at artists like Kanye was around when I was just born.
Yeah.
And when my
first album was 03.
Yeah. When I was young and my parents were quite young as well. So they know, and radio as well helps, of course.
That's facts. Yeah.
But then again, I won't say he'd be an all-time great in the world, of course, but my parents know Dave. But that's because I listen to Dave, though. And he's been on the radio, too.
He's a radio guy, yeah. And, like, stuff like the BMAs, that performance. You need to kind of almost stamp yourself, get yourself out there. I think, off the ability to make good music, I genuinely think. Polo G's had, 2 albums?
Yeah.
So, the one with you is what's that? I always forget his name. Anyway, that one and Go. They're both incredible.
For just starting out as well?
2 of his best 2 albums.
Are we talking strictly like not on the superstar level, so we're ruling Travis out as well? Because I'm not gonna lie, if you don't think he'll be a great...
No, Travis will be.
He's got to be, because he's got 3 studio albums and that people will consider classics in years to come.
Yeah.
and it's different type of music.
They are all icon. Every album he's dropped is iconic with our generation.
Yeah.
Rodeo's iconic.
If you listen to rap music.
Yeah, Rodeo's iconic. Birds in the Trap Sing McKnight is iconic.
But that's weird because it's probably one of his worst albums, but it's not bad at all.
But it's because of the songs in that was so... It came out at a time for us. We were like, I swear we were like year 12.
I feel like it's aged. I feel like that album's aged perfectly though, for
That's
me,
true.
because I go back to it and listen to songs that I didn't listen to before.
Wonderful's on it, wasn't it?
Yeah,
and what's the Tantalizing?
No, I know what you're on about.
Yeah, that song's on it.
It's got Wonderful.
It's got the song with Kendrick, Pick Up the Phone, Goosebumps.
It's got loads. Most songs on that is a banger.
No One To Knows Rodeo,
outside of
isn't
21 Savage. No One To Knows Rodeo.
Yeah. That, I'll never forget when people tried to mosh pit into that record. Honestly, that was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
Who else has substance to beat? I feel like...
You got to rule out people like Lil TJ. I don't think he will. Roddy Ricch.
I think he will, you know.
Roddy Ricch.
I think he will, because I think as well, if he doesn't make memeable songs and he sticks to the music we know he can make, I think Untitled will build it.
Yes.
Me personally. Because his voice, who has a voice like that?
Yeah. And that first album is such a good
Even though I thought it was Akon. The first time I ever heard him.
Akon.
I apologise.
I'll never forget that. That was incredible. Because Travis didn't list the features. And then I hate it, but I love it when artists do that.
I prefer it.
It's like I will never, ever, ever, ever forget when I listened to a lot.
Savage.
I was on the bus and I just heard J. Cole go, yeah. And I was like, so what the hell? Literally, I went limp.
Do you know what it is with that? I feel like if they don't list features, I go into album and I hear a feature on the first song, I'll be like, yes, because I know I'm going to get more surprise ones. But if I go through the album, and I want features and they don't list them and there's none, I'll be like,
yeah, I'll be pissed.
Wow.
I'll be pissed.
Why?
I'll be pissed. Then you got like people. Who did Jack Harlow list? That guy from Maroon 5.
Let's call that out, by the way.
Oh, Coldplay. The guy from Coldplay, that, what's it called? He literally listed him to moan on the flipping song. Adam Levine, that's it.
That's just record label money, because I'm not going to lie, why would you spend your own bank on that if you're independent?
Yeah.
Well, I'll just get my brothers to do that.
Yeah. That's what he did. What's it? I think, so Roddy Ricch, Don Toliver, Polo G.
It depends what you're looking for.
Someone that will be...
Goated. Who we can say goated?
Yeah.
From this wave, Young Thug.
Thug 100%.
For
100%.
the trap wave.
Like, that guy's already there. Yeah, 100%.
For the trap wave, because he's influenced so many
I think Young Thug's already a legend.
I think Uzi, but not on that level. Not on Thug's level, because I think he's influenced a lot of the...
Migos had the potential to, I think, but they've...
I don't know what they're doing, man.
I think they flopped it. They could have, but nah.
But the thing is, they were huge. Like, they were massive.
No one is as hyped for Migos song. Bro, I promise you I haven't listened to that song with them with NBA Youngboy. Yeah. I haven't
Which
listened
one's
to
that?
It dropped in like
the
May.
one with Young Thug and Travis. I don't really like that. The one with Youngboy's alright. But I don't know
they dropped the Young...
I don't get what these men are doing. What are they...
I feel like they had this formula, and like now you listen to Migos and you know what you're gonna hear.
Yeah,
that's the issue.
They had it on lock, but they need to come up with something different. Because they went off. I feel like they got too sucked into their solo careers.
They did. I think that's what they did. They obviously dropped the album Culture 2, then they did a solo product each. They were decent. They weren't amazing, but they were decent. I
can't lie. I want to hear another album. I want to hear another one.
It's just annoying that they've named the next one Culture Free. I saw they did a thing and everyone was like anything not named Culture, and they still gotta do Culture Free. They just gotta differentiate themselves.
I don't know what it is though. It's annoying with them because it's not like they've fallen off because they're still so relevant, but they're just not. It's like they're not relevant for their music. They've gone more to celebrities. I always say this, I feel like everybody. He's a good rapper. I'm not gonna say he's not good in it, but everybody knows A$AP Rocky.
Yeah.
If I told someone who says they know A$AP Rocky to name me 4 A$AP Rocky songs, I bet they couldn't.
That's true.
Unless you're a listener of A$AP Rocky.
He's a personality of a musician. I can't. You know what? Yeah. Twitter was annoying. They were actually debating who's a better artist, A$AP Rocky or J. Cole, and I literally woke up in the morning and it was trending, and I was literally like this. I was like,
why?
What the hell are you man talking about? J. Cole. Okay. Who else? Okay, I think, to be fair, I might be forgetting people. Honestly, I would say this.
There's a lot. There's a lot to name.
He's doing good, but I don't think he did good. Obviously, he passed, but I don't think he ever would have been. I feel like he was a wave and it would have aired out eventually, but Pop Smoke wouldn't.
I get what you mean.
I don't think he would have.
I feel like he got that wave in it, and then people catted it.
Because he is very, very influential in the drill US New York wave, but I don't think he would have.
Let me say one more as well. I think Future. Because again, trap wave. Him and Young Thug, the amount of rappers that are cloning him are crazy. And everybody that says back in the day, and I was one of them. I'd be like, bro, this guy doesn't say anything, but do you know what I mean? Like he's that's just what everyone's copied now. He's influenced so many rappers.
I feel he's an influential one. Migos do have the influence, but
I get what you mean.
They do have the influence, but we can't.
But I don't know what they're doing at the minute. I can't lie.
They're slacking.
I don't know.
That's what they're doing. They're slacking.
Worldwide, I'm gonna say them. UK, I'm gonna say there's not many in the UK. Me personally, I feel like Dave's the guy in the UK. That will be he'll be the one that you tell your kids about in terms of rap. And Storms as well probably, but that's just because of he did levels.
I had a heart attack. I thought your thing wasn't working.
Is it working?
Yeah, it is. Stormzy, Stormzy is a superstar, bro.
That's what I mean. I think Storms and Dave are the ones from this era, because obviously you've got Skeppy. He's been a GOAT for what, like 15 years.
He's been about for long.
Longer than that.
UK. I'm honestly. God forbid I ever have to tell my kids about D-Block Europe. I do not want my kids listening to D-Block Europe. God forbid.
Well, imagine if you said, me and mummy used to listen to D-Block Europe all the time. So they'd listen to it and they'd clock it when you get older.
Straight away. It's those songs that your parents play for you, and then when you get older, you're
lyrics. Bro, I used to be out here singing Cisco thong songs.
I used to be listening to Nasty Girl by B.I.G. and them, and that song is ridiculous. I used to sing the lyrics.
And you don't know what they mean, that's what I'm saying.
You have no clue what they mean. And then you listen to your audio, you're like... That one was bad.
Are we stopping the camera for the next? We had to talk about this one.
Yeah. Just to clarify, you man, I think it's real stupid.
Doing the rounds. I'm going to say allegedly in it because there's been no confirmation.
That's true.
The Weeknd's plastic surgery. Let's talk about that. What on earth were people thinking it's... Me personally, I'm going to just go out on a whim and say, look, I don't think that's real.
I woke up and the first thing I saw, because I followed The Weeknd, was him like...
Was his face.
like that.
Looking like...
I don't know what... He looked like...
Looking like Squidward.
He looked like...
Squidward.
Like
Edison Cavani.
He looked like Thanos after a bad facial job as well. He looked a bit mad. It's because people... Okay, so The Weeknd had a live performance. He performed at the AMAs when he had the face things wrapped around his face, and it was to signify something. I can't remember what it was. Something keeps telling me it is because of...
Did he have the bandages after the Grammy thing?
He was performing at the AMAs.
Was that after the Grammys?
After the Grammys, yeah. After the Grammys.
See, that's what I mean. I feel like we got a theory here, and it's not really like a bait theory. It's not like we're not conspiracy theorists or anything.
Conspiracy Luth.
But I feel like the bandages around his face. We were talking about this, and everyone was like, "I hope that's not his real face." Look, come on, it's probably not his. I'm not gonna lie, it's not his real face.
Why would he
I've
do that?
seen this in Eddie Murphy films. It's not a real face.
Yeah. Bro, you've seen Eddie Murphy dress up as flipping Watson Orbit's wife called Respucia. Not a professor. Yeah. It's basic. You've had that around for years, so it's not going to be anything you have to worry about.
But I don't think I feel like it's, like you said, he had the bandages around his face after this, and it's all to signify something. I think it's, someone said something on Twitter, and I seen, and it was like, it's to signify you've got to have a certain type of face. Like, he's basically saying his face don't fit in. So he's changed his look to show, like, do I fit in now? But obviously he doesn't care. It's just kind of like a statement piece without him actually saying it. That's just how I see it.
I also think, I've just read this thing, but I also think going back to the performance of the AMAs, if you remember, I've seen a lot of, there's a lot of different pictures that he did for the whole album rollout. And there was one where he had the bleeding nose like that. Yeah, so maybe it was just a theme for the album, Like, just that I'm talking about strictly the performance. But this, he had the. I think it's just a music video, realistically. And look, he's made himself a trending topic.
I must say though, even if that bandage thing was a theme of the album, I'm not gonna lie, that's a brilliant segue to this, because it's like everyone's saying, "Oh, he's got the bandages off from his plastic surgery." I'm like, "Come on, man,
bro."
What?
He literally looked normal when he had the bandages on. What, has his face just gone?
I don't know.
It's for Save Your Tears. He released the music video for Save Your Tears 5 days ago, and he's got the facial surgery in it. And I think he is genuinely trying to make a point about the Grammys. He's in the music video. He's literally performing.
How many views does the video have?
34 mil.
34 mil.
5 days.
And he came out in 5 days.
Yeah.
See, you see this bandage. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I know he does numbers, but is he doing 34 mil without being a trending topic?
No. I mean, In Your Eyes. That was my fourth favorite song. It's incredible. In 9 months, it got 81 mil. So
he's on job, man.
The Weeknd is one of the most popular.
Was that song off of his album? Is that a new song?
Oh, what, Save Your Tears? Yeah, it's from his album. It's incredible.
Is it?
It's incredible. I can't lie. I'm watching his video. It looks very scary. He's performing. So he's performing. And what was the problem with the Grammys? I can't lie. This is meant for the Grammys. It's meant for the Grammys. It's 100% meant for the Grammys. He's got like golden statues all around him. Yeah, it's meant for the Grammys. It is 100%.
That's what I mean. I don't get why people are commenting on it when they've not seen the...
Do your research. Just do your research.
Don't want no false journalism around it.
Yeah, we check you. But yeah,
we're checking you. Don't worry.
He is trying to make a point that you have to have this particular look for the Grammys because he got stopped from recording. Do you know the whole thing where he got stopped from performing from the Grammys because he was performing at the Super Bowl? So the Grammys are soon, actually. Yeah. The Super Bowl's in 3 weeks. The Grammys are in 4 weeks. So he was performing at the Super... That's mad timing to release this then as well. So he's released this. He wasn't allowed to perform at the Grammys and the Super Bowl. The Grammys said you can't do both because they're too close.
But then he didn't get nominated for an award.
They said that's not true, but it's coincidence.
When did he say he was not going to perform at the Grammys?
They said he's not. Because they said he can't do the Super Bowl and the Grammys. I guess they think if he performs at the Super Bowl, that will take away the relevance of his performance at the Grammys. That's probably what they think of it.
I'm not going to lie. Do you think that... Did he agree to this a while ago, right?
What, to do the Super Bowl? Yeah. He did time ago. He agreed to
time. Do you think the Grammys has anything to do with that?
I can't lie to you.
There must be a bit of salt in there. Just a little bit.
They probably saw, okay, you're not gonna perform for us.
Trust me, how can you be so
You're not gonna get a nomination. How does the third highest selling album of the year not get a single nomination? Not a song.
I'm not gonna lie, I've not really listened to it much in it because that's what I mean.
It's incredible.
I don't know.
It might be one of his best. What's it called? It might be one of his best releases. It's better than Starboy. Is it Starboy?
Yeah.
It's not gonna call Stargirl, is it? It's better than Starboy. It's good. It's better than the one before that. Whatever that dark one was.
Dark Twisted Fantasy.
That's Kanye.
Yeah, it's right.
Yeah, it's My Dear Melancholy.
Beauty Behind the Madness is the one that you're.
Beauty Behind the Madness and My Dear Melancholy. And then he had the trilogy.
I'm tired, man.
He had the trilogy. He had everything. So, and this one is for me like maybe third best, second best, and Sour Baby Anime World. Wait, is that song called Racist?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. It's just come up on my recommended. But yeah, so you guys don't have to worry. We're gonna give you now the playlist songs we're gonna add. I've actually deleted every song from the playlist.
We made a new one
because it's the new year.
New year,
new playlist.
Have we got to do songs just from 2021? Because we don't have many, do we?
We don't have many. I don't think anybody relevant has dropped. I need to think, who do I want to add to the playlist?
I'm just going to take 3 songs off the top of my head right now because I don't have anything to look at.
Yeah.
I lied, I got Spotify.
I got Spotify, but my laptop's too slow.
I've got a streaming service.
Yes.
I've got a streaming service.
We've got a service that you can choose your own, but we do not. Unless they pay us. Pay us and we'll do it. We'll talk about it.
I'll use anything.
Yeah, if you're giving me bank, I'll use I will use Diesel if you give me bank.
But listen, I'm trying to...
I will go for one. And if you're... You know what, 2020 was a very stressful year. It was a very, very stressful year. So I feel like we need to release some anger. And therefore, I'm going to add I Am What I Am to the playlist.
First song on the playlist.
I'm adding I Am What I Am by King Von featuring 5e to the Evan Lee Smooth. if you've not subscribed to, if you're not following Evan Luth's booth, it's in the description for the YouTubers. And on the radio, it is on my YouTube, Luth Odame. That is Evan Luth's booth. That's the playlist. What are you adding?
I'm adding Dive by Kid Cudi to the playlist because that song.
Is that from his new album?
Yes, that song is hard.
Okay.
Hard. Welcome to the playlist.
Welcome to the playlist. I am adding.
Kid.
You know, I'm adding another Kid Cudi song because I love this song. I'm adding Tequila Shots. I've been on that so much often.
That's a very good song.
Yeah, I'm adding that one. That is hard. It's just, it's something about it. It's just the, can you stop this? The hook. Just gets me. I'm not going to sing for you, man, because you don't want to hear me sing. So, yeah.
When's the R&B album coming out, man?
Oh, you man, you're not ready for this. If you're a producer, hit me up because I got a voice if you know.
Send me some beats.
Trust me. Send us beats.
I need a studio as well, man, because this mic ain't gonna cut it.
We're gonna start freestyling on the channel.
No cap.
Wednesday freestyle Friday.
I'm gonna add as well. Another one I'm gonna add.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I don't want to add nothing too old in it, so I'm gonna add the song "Backdoor" by Lil Durk. That's an.
Is that from his new album?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it
it
was a single before it. I've not listened to all of it. I've listened to most of it, and it's nice. So
he's been on he had a magic.
He did.
He had a magic.
But he's not really like. When you say blow, like he's there in it. Like,
you know what? Yeah,
he's been around for what? He's been around for years.
He's one of those guys that I didn't realize how many songs I had of him in my playlist.
Yeah.
Like even he's on the remix for Brothers by Lil TJ, and I listened to that, and I just never clocked it was done.
I got a lot of him on my playlist. But yeah, he's been around for time, man.
Yeah, he's been about for quite because he has his gang and he has his boys, he has people that he's calling.
OTF.
Yes, sir. We ain't rapping nothing, don't shows.
Trust me.
And my last song I'm adding.
Shout
I've been on this one for a bit. I've added to my playlist like 2 weeks ago. But I've been jamming it every day since. It's Mistakes by Chef G. First song that we played this today. Ridiculously hard. I listen to it way too much. Probably need to stop because I'm listening to way too much.
I do that with songs I like.
I'm gonna outdo it. I'm gonna do it too much, and I'm gonna make everyone around me hate it. And I'm gonna make myself hate it. What's your final one?
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do this one because it's in my top 50 songs of last year. I'm gonna add In the Beginning by Justin Rowland to the playlist because we're in the beginning of the year.
Yes, sir.
We're hopeful. 2021's the year, my guys.
That song is crazy. All right, so that's been us. We are back, and you are gonna have us every week, whether that's visually or audio. Get used to it. We love you guys. Thank you for watching. We're here to stay this time. Peace out.
We ain't never gonna dwell on a mistake. Run it up and we get back to it. Never seen these days. And of course my dreams got stolen. My dreams are dead in themselves, but I'm here now. Felt like my dreams are dead in themselves, but I'm here now.